Okay, first chord we're going to work on today is the G major chord. For this, we want to use our second finger on our low E string, 3rd fret, our first finger on our A string, 2nd fret, and our pinky, or 4th finger down here, 3rd string on, 3rd fret on your E string. Okay, again, that is 2nd finger, 3rd fret on your low E string, 1st finger, 2nd fret on your A string, 3rd fret, high E string with your 4th finger. And we talked about in the last lesson doing something called chord push-ups, which is basically you're fretting the chord, making sure it's clean, shaking your hand out, putting it back on, taking it off, making sure that it's clean. This chord has a little bit more spread in terms of what strings you're fretting on compared to some of the last chords. This one's kind of the hardest one out of the batch for many people, so don't feel bad if it's hard right out of the gate here. The next chord we're going to be looking at is C. That is going to be 3rd finger, A string, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, D string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, 2nd string or B string, 1st fret. So your frets and your fingers are doing the same thing, they're lined up. There's your C. Now on this chord you're not going to play, you can if you want, but most people don't think it sounds great to play your low E string with it. Start with your C note on your 3rd fret there and strum there. So going from G to C can be a little bit difficult sometimes. Now for the C chord, in the last lesson we talked about thumb positioning. While I subscribe to the rules I talked about last time, I generally find that chords C and then the D chord, the next chord we'll be working on, it's easier to move your thumb up just a little bit. Now you don't want to be way over like this, but if you move it up just enough, the hand positioning is just a little bit easier. By the way, that was the next chord we're going to work on. D. 1st finger, 2nd fret, G string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, B string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, high E string. Okay, again, that's 1st finger, 2nd fret, G string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, B string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, high E. Okay, so if we connect these chords, many songs have been written with just these 3 chords. So if you're able to get these chords down, in addition to the last ones we worked on, you're going to be well on your way to playing your first songs. Let's do a quick strumming review here. Downstroke, upstroke. With this track today, we're going to be working on utilizing both of those things. This track is going to utilize all 3 of these chords. It's not going to utilize the E and the A chord at all. We're just going to be focusing on these 3. So between this lesson and the last lesson, it should be pretty easy for you to get a grasp on using these chords in context. Because generally, in most songs, you're going to be playing your G with your C and your D chords. You're also going to be playing your A with your E chord most of the time, just because of the way music is made up. And we'll get into the reasons behind that later. But for now, let's go ahead and transition to the track. I'll go ahead and play the track, and then we'll talk about it afterward.